Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I'm doing pretty swell. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All of that good stuff helps the channel grow. And for all of you returning viewers, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to come see me. Hit that notification bell if you want to be here now, or be here later, or be here whenever. It's fine. It'd be nice if you guys show up. And then make sure to leave your comments, complaints, queries, concerns, and all those other C's and Q's in the YouTube VOD after the stream ends. Anyway, we'll get started here momentarily, so please stand by while I get a couple things ready. Alright everyone, let's go ahead and get on into this. So yeah, last I remember it kind of just gave out on me here, right as I was heading towards something. And I believe I grabbed this lightweight operator chest piece and replaced it with the heavy chest piece I already had in here. Yeah, because I've got a couple of regular operator stuff in here. Suits and fancy suit and tie. I have two sets. The fancy suit and tie looks like it actually has intelligence, and the other has perception and charisma, so I think my build is going to change looks is going to change looks a ton when I finally get to running off of an intelligence build. Also, I'm using my slightly wonky controller, so you're going to see some drift. I don't know what it is. I think I may need to go ahead and replace some of the paste underneath the stick, or maybe make some adjustments to it. But yeah, it feels like the stick is drifting slightly on this one. Other than that, it's fine. Just the stick drift. Yeah, I remember getting 11 XP here last time too, and another one should pop up here shortly, but I don't know where it's from. Man, I am absolute shit at aim. That's the one thing I dislike about traveling with a companion. I constantly feel like I am just... I never have enough carry limit. Even though I keep expanding my carry limit, it never seems like it's enough. Where do you go? Did he fall off the edge? Or... pretty sure he was here. Up there, on the tarp. Alright, where else can we find some stuff? The gator claw's cleared out, so unfortunately there's nothing to do really there. Which is weird, because I know clearing out the area makes it open and available for use, but you would think that they would, like, at least respawn some of the time. Oh, we're about to get a storm in. A gazelle. Wow, that thing blended in super well. Yeah, this thing feels like... it just feels weak, and I'm really bothered by that. Like, clearly it's strong, but it just does not feel strong. It doesn't feel strong at all, and that's quite unfortunate. Because, I mean, I could go back to using the radium rifle, you know, which is strong, but, like, I don't know, this thing just does not feel it. I know it's slowing me down. But I gotta keep it all, because you're not gonna be the one doing it. Plus my squirrel stew's still active. I don't want to just go unburden myself and then lose some of the effects of squirrel stew. Wait, oh, I was like, where the hell is X88? I didn't even see him anywhere. It says there's enemies this way, but I don't see them. So I say. Go get him, X88. You got this. That was it? Just hit once? Oh, I guess there's multiple ones. Cool. Didn't see that coming, but... wow. Man, Mysterious Stranger is getting real inaccurate, and I'm starting to dislike it. 'Cause... 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 Getting really bothered by it. Hold on. Hello and welcome. How you doing? Give me a second. Because you don't make a Deathclaw farm and keep killing them all the time. Yeah, I definitely need to go ahead and make one. I've said a few times now that I need to make Deathclaw farm. But that's just going to require me to grab a whole bunch of resources together. Maybe I'll build a Deathclaw farm in, like, I don't know. What's a settlement that I don't have much in? Let me take a look. I guess I own the Boston Airport, but the build area is pretty small. Bunker Hill obviously has people. Let's see, Coastal Cottage, quote, has people. Covenant has a lot of people, so I don't want to do that. Croup Manor, Dalton Farm has 2 people. Echo, Lumber, Finch Farm, Grey Garden. Grey Garden has all the things on it. Hangman's Alleyway doesn't have enough room to do it. Norihagen Beach has a lot of my dudes over there. A lot of raiders. Oberlin Station, Outpost Zamunja, Red Rocket Truck Stop. That actually has a pretty decent amount of room to move in, so maybe I might go ahead and make a Red Rocket Truck Stop area. And it's close enough to Sanctuary that I can move it back and forth if I need to. Ooh, Spectacle Island, though. That place has a ton of build space. I completely forgot about that. I may be able to just fill up the entire island with traps. Alright, I guess Spectacle Island it is. First, I'll have to go ahead and stop over by, what's it called? By Sanctuary. Grab literally all my junk. And then head over to Spectacle Island. Hey there, Disciples Butcher. Pew pew pew. Yeah, it just doesn't seem very strong. Which is pretty unfortunate. Why didn't you get the person behind them? Come on, my dude. Oh. Let's pull out the WoW here. Let's see. Disciple's Knife. I think I'll need one just for display. Spiked left leg. I don't think I have a spiked left leg. Let's see. Leaded metal chest piece. I believe I've already got a regular one. The heavy chest piece. Leaded and welded. And wrapped. Nope, that doesn't matter much. Oh, it's Super Mutants versus Disciples, that's why. I was like, why does this seem like such a clusterfuck here? Because everybody's coming after me at once. Just a good old sledgehammer. There we are. Crippling board, hell yeah, look at that. Why do I always get such ass equipment? Spiked left arm, I'm pretty sure. Disciples, armored skirt, hood, spiked left arm, strapped right leg. I'll grab that because I don't actually remember if I have those or not. Torn shirt and jeans. I definitely put that away. Remember that. Sledgehammer. Let's see. Hood. Wrapped left leg. So I'm thinking that I have strapped, wrapped, and then spiked, I believe, are the improved Disciples armor skirt. I don't actually know if that's better or not, so we'll check that against the one I currently have on there. Oh, I gotta take you out real quick. I want to keep that, keep that as much as possible. Don't want you wasting all my ammo. There we go. I don't need your minigun, I just need your... Oh, you only had 80 rounds left? Ugh. Fired so much by the time I got here. Yeah, I guess Shovel Museum isn't terrible, but... it seems like Disciples and Super Mutants tend to pop up here. Alright, I could possibly find something here or there, but I think we'll just head back to the Commonwealth. From the Commonwealth, we'll hop to Sanctuary, drop off my stuff, equip any mannequins that need it. Then we'll head over to grab all the junk, go to Spectacle Island, and start building traps on Spectacle Island. So we can just turn that into one giant Deathclaw Sanctuary. If I can actually build it, because I didn't even think, I don't know if I have the skill to build it, because it may require science and stuff, which I might not have. So we'll check that. Let me see while I'm in Sanctuary if I can even build it. Yeah, that's how bad the stick drift is. I just barely touch my joystick to the right, and it moves it out to the left. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I am pushing my joystick right, and it moves me left. It's pretty bad drift. Alright, drop off my junk. The crippling board, the knife, 3 grenades, the Molotov, plasma. Alright, let's go up to the thing and equip these mannequins first. Alright, so this is regular operator's gear here. So we are going with, I guess, the fancy suit. Let's see what else we have in here. That's heavy. Improved operators. I don't know if that is... It's considered regular, but... Left leg. Let's see. No, makes no difference. Okay. Heavy chest, left leg. Shadowed combat, operator's chest piece. Looks like we already have that. Operator's left arm. Ah, left arm versus left arm band. Okay, so left arm band looks like it's the middle piece, and then left arm looks like it's the stronger piece, so that'll be the mid. Okay, okay. So we'll leave that there. The left arm will go onto the middle one. Right arm, I assume, is the same thing. Yeah. So I have to find a right arm band. And that's going to be hard to find very specific things for them. Alright. Left arm and right arm. And fancy suit and tie. I feel like the fancy suit and tie looks so much nicer. The fucking bow tie on the heavy operator's armor gets me. Let an improved operator's chest. Yeah, I feel like that's probably a heck of a lot. Yeah, weighs less, more expensive. Improved operator's left leg. What do we have? Heavy chest piece, heavy left leg. I have no pack, but I do currently have Disciple stuff, so we're going to put this spiked left leg on here, because we didn't have one before. Now we need a spiked right leg. Disciple spiked left arm. We've already got one. Sure, let's just put it in there. Disciple strapped right arm, strapped right leg, wrapped left leg, wrapped left arm. Strapped right arm. We'll put this in here and replace it. I think it'll look the same. Yeah, because I'd rather take the lesser ones. Okay, strapped right leg. And I'll need a strapped left leg. And then this is wrapped here. So we'll grab that chest piece. I think the wrapped armor will take out the armored skirt, though. Yeah, it does. Let me take a look at this. This has wrapped and ripped jeans. This is wrapped and ragged pants. So we'll take those off. We'll put the wrapped and ragged on this one. We'll take that armored skirt off, because I feel like the armored skirt is itself a piece of equipment. So means we'll have to grab this and give the Give the armored skirt its own thing. And that'll be its own equipment there. Alright, cool. What else do I have on me? So that could be sold. Strap chest piece, that's good to go, good to go. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll just start putting them on the mannequins themselves, regardless if I have it or not. Strapped chest, strapped right leg. Oh, do I not have a strapped chest piece yet? Oh, I had the Powered Disciple strapped chest piece. Okay. Wrapped left leg. Heavy leather right arm, which I'll have to make girded for a piece of armor. Armored skirt, operator's left leg. It looks the exact same. Operator's chest, operator's left leg. Sharp raider left arm. Torn shirt and ragged pants. I think that's what I can put on here, because they have been wearing torn shirt and ragged pants. Yeah. Perfect, that works. Alright, just need to finish off their stuff. Not too much more. You need just the spiked right legs. That'll finish you off. This needs a bunch more wrapped stuff. And then this needs a couple more strapped things as well. I really got to make them spreadsheets. I don't want to sit here and do spreadsheets all day, but I really should get those spreadsheets done. That way I know exactly what I'm sitting on and what I'm not. I may end up doing that. I may end up on my off time, spending time taking a catalog of what I actually have for everything. So that way you guys don't have to sit here and watch me make a catalog on equipment while I'm trying to figure out what I have and what I don't. Alright, let's put these away. Put this meat and stuff, which we'll get to at some point. Alright, I gotta grab all of my junk here. That's my big one, is to grab all of this junk. I'm gonna be like thousands of pounds overweight here. Alright, with Brotherhood Steel Holotag in there? Shoot. Gonna put that away. I wish that there was a thing that I could... Maybe I should only put my junk into my workbench and then start putting all the equipment and stuff elsewhere. So that way I don't have to worry about... I can just take all and grab all my junk rather than take all and it literally grab everything that's in there. You know, for all that silver stuff that I have in there, I rarely use silver. I don't even know what the hell I'm using it for to begin with right now. Alright. Put away that mod that I just grabbed. 7,400 pounds. Over. So, we are going to head to... out in that way corner of Mercer's Safe House in Spectacle Island. I should be able to build some pretty nice stuff out here. Unless my character's too dumb to do so. They make sure there's... Yeah, I gotta make sure I clear it out, just in case. Figure there might still be some stragglers and holdaways. Yeah, probably a couple Mirelurk things here or there. I think we're good. Alright, let's start building a Deathclaw Sanctuary. Small cages, medium, large cages. Brahmin cage. Capture when powered to shut off power to release captured beast. Well, I guess I should start with power, if that's the case. Go big or... No, I can't do that. So 150. The super reactor, if I had more rubber, would work, but we'll just go with the regular Voltec reactor then. Gotta find a place to slap this. Okay, right there works. So let's start building some cages. Large cages. Oh, I need meat and stuff to build it? Deathclaw cage, I need Yaoguai meat. 4 Yaoguai. So I gotta go hunting Yaoguais if I'm gonna do this. I think I have some Yaoguai meat, but I will need a lot more of them. I know one thing that I need to do is beta wave emitter. Release is turned will be non-aggressive towards you and the settlers. Calls nearby settlers when turned on. Quitting time siren. That's pretty funny. The arena contestant blue team assigned to this. Hostile to red team. That's pretty cool. I could just make a giant arena. Start having things fighting each other. But we're not going to do that. That's a waste of XP. Feral Ghoul, Gunners, free caps, and ammo. That'd be funny. A whole bunch of, like, just make a giant Gunners cage. Nothing but Gunners. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Just have a whole bunch of Gunner stuff in here. I'm sitting on a bunch of caps. And it'd be easy enough to just make this whole place just covered in gunner things and just release them all at once. What do we have for small critters? Cat cage. Capture cats. Canned dog food for dog. Mole rat. Mutant hound. So they got some medium stuff in there. I mean, the Deathclaws seem okay, but I feel like they're not going to be as much XP as I could possibly get from other stuff. I'll probably end up doing a whole bunch of stuff in here. For right now, I guess let's go ahead and make it a whole bunch of gunner cages, though. Cages let you capture. Cages only work when powered. They have a chance to catch something while you sleep. When you're away, you usually catch something within a week or less. Caught something, you can release it whenever you want by cutting the power to the cage. The cage will also open if it's damaged. Note that keeping captured creatures just will increase the chances of your settlement being attacked. Are always tame. Some are hostile unless you have a beta, wave, emitter. Captured gunners and raiders. Supermutants are always hostile. $138 to put this down. Or that one was 138. Alright, so should be able to just line these up. I mean, it's a good use for all of my powered stuff here. For all those caps that I'm sitting on that I have nothing to do with. Hey, welcome back. Alright, let's put that there. This here. Alright, that should be good for right now. What I need to do is connect a couple wiring pieces here. Connectors and switches. I'm probably going to go with the large pylon. Be best to do so. I need a miscellaneous. I need a terminal. No, a power switch is what I need. Connectors and switches. Power conduits. Switched power pylon. That's what I need. Switched power pylon large. Yeah. So we'll store that for now. We'll pull out the switched power pylon. So I can just turn it off and turn it on. Okay, connect that again. Okay, and we'll start by connecting all of these. We're gonna have a massive amount of connections. I am doing all right. Just getting a farming spot ready. I'm gonna test out the gunners because I feel like they would be pretty good. I may still end up putting Deathclaws in here. But I had a lot of extra caps, so I figured I may as well put them to use right now. Can it not connect? Is it too far? I think it might be too far. So what we'll do is we'll put a not this one, but the large power pylon right there. That should cover it. Yeah, and the thing is with something like this, it'll also bring in a bunch of, it also has the chance to bring in a bunch of, like, legendaries as well. So I should be able to get a bunch of legendary gunners as well. Yeah, I think this one might be a little too far. It's attached to its own. Yeah, I'll have to attach that to its own thing. Let's get rid of some of this maple bark. And underbrush just chilling there in the way. Good use for all my extra caps, right? I guess we can put down probably another one or two. Medium cages. Power this up. Okay, and I think probably one more will work. That should be it. Alright, cool. So, bunch of gunner cages. This should pretty much capture whatever I need. So I can just warp on over here, shut that power off. It'll shut off the power to all of them. It'll open it at once, and then I just fight off gunners. So that should be pretty good, I think. At least for right now. And it could be regular gunners, could be legendaries, you know. It could be all kinds of stuff, but I'm sure that none of them will realize that this is a trap at all when they see all of these free guns and cat boxes. Alright, let's head over to Sanctuary, drop off all this junk again, and we'll come back every once in a while to see how this is looking. Since nobody lives there, since nobody lives there, I shouldn't have to worry about it being attacked. I mean, I have no idea, but I shouldn't have to worry as far as I know. And I don't actually know if those things have, like, durability or not. So I may end up having to repair that place a lot. But I don't know. I'll check. Man, I really gotta open up this controller. I'm not very happy the fact that the PS5 controllers do eventually, like, seems that they're plagued with this stick drift. So if it works out well, I may end up putting Deathclaws over there as well. I think so far the best things that I've had drop legendaries from has been, like, dogs or rust devils. Those things have been some of the best drops I've had in the game. Legendary dogs and rust devils. Alright, so we can go from here down, but I think we'll pop into the glowing sea real quick. See what we can get out there. Then from the glowing sea, we'll head back up. I don't think there's going to be much in the glowing sea. The problem... The help defend coastal cottage. The problem with the glowing sea is that it doesn't have high density stuff together. So yeah, it's cool, but no high density things means I'm waiting a long time between kills. So, not that great. Alright. And let me also turn on the in-game sound. I guess nobody was going to let me know. I guess it's my fault. I turn it off because the music will go ahead and get the channel, like, slapped. But dealt with my fair share of it already. Oh, Minutemen, of course. I just start coming behind them and do it quietly so I don't upset my own faction. For the Commonwealth. For the peace of the kingdom. For queen and country. What are you wearing? I don't know, but it's mine now. Alright. Can I go back to the glowing sea without you guys getting attacked? Try this again. Good XP and Legendary Farm is in Nuka World. I have tried looking around Nuka World. Brad Burton occasionally gets glowing ghouls, which is pretty good. Shovel Museum occasionally pops, you know, disciples and super mutants. There's a couple ants here and there. If there were more gator claws, I'd be about it, but unfortunately, once you take them out, it seems they're gone. The Nuka World also suffers from the same problem that every place else does. Density of mobs. There's places with a lot of good XP, but the density of mobs is not good enough to merit traveling all the way out there and running around in circles. That becomes my biggest complaint about all of it, is just density.
Let's do this.
Stingwing meat, nuke, and alien toy. Just got the rubbers. Alrighty, thanks for popping in. Okay, so it says there's enemies this way. Go take a look. Yeah, it looks. I guess wherever they were, they're gone now. Ooh, legendary Death Skull. I'm ready.
Thought I heard.
It's gonna dig.
Right here. Right here.
It's gonna burrow right at me. Is it just stuck? Does it not know it's under attack? It knows. It knows. Alright, Sentinel Leather's chest piece. The huzzah. Yes. Let's go grab this rad scorpion meat and that egg. Make a rad scorpion omelet later.
There's some enemy sight.
Let's go with them legs. Man, the recoil on this thing is pretty horrid. Hey, nice Deathclaw. Mythic Deathclaw, good stuff.
Threat eliminated.
That was it. Yeah, this place tends to, this particular spot tends to spawn Deathclaws. I know that. I used to farm it quite a bit for Deathclaws in my main game. The only problem is, that will always be my big problem, and you'll hear me say that a ton. It's mob density is the issue. Coming from the big world of MMO grinding, mob density is something I am quite familiar with, but the problem is Fallout does not have a great mob density. They put mobs in certain locations, right? Obviously where mobs are supposed to belong, here or there. The issue is the density is not great, so you go ahead, you'll fight these mobs, you'll clear them out, then you'll have to go to a new location. And even with the advent of the random events and encounters and stuff like that, it's still not enough. It's not like when you go to a specific place, you're gonna go there, you're gonna clear it out in a couple minutes, and then that's it. The respawn rates aren't fast. like, there's just not enough mobs to make it worth it. So farming in this game becomes really tedious because, you know, there's not enough to farm at any given time at any given location. Why you running? No, sir, you better take them happy-ass legs.
Never know what you might find.
Yeah, so any farming run in Fallout 4 will suffer from mob density. That's why making those gunner cages on Spectacle Island is going to be a huge turn of events. It may be a little difficult, and I may actually have some trouble dealing with it. So I might have to go ahead and use Independence Day to handle it, but... Mysterious Stranger pops at, like, the worst possible opportunities. I'm kind of bothered. It's like a lot of insects that live out here, insects and deathclaws, so you don't really see too much else. And, I mean, I understand that the insects would survive, but still, it's... Like, I wish there were also more variety of things here. But it gets very tiring fighting, like, Scorpion, Radroach, Deathclaw, Ghoul. And that's pretty much the only things I ever fight out here. Like, where's the Psychotic Raiders? The glowing sea is basically just insert insect here. Unintelligible radio signal found. Or it say lost? Another. Let's see, like a death skull here.
Good. I was starting to get bored.
Yeah, the recoil on this thing is really dumb. I wish there was a way I could reduce some of that recoil. Or having better strength would mean you'd have less recoil. You would think that would make sense, you know, better strength, better grip.
You're already dead.
Just wait until it pops up. You wanna fight, Scorpion? Let's do it. You'll be up in a second. I'm not really worried about it. Maybe the church has respawned. That's a pretty good place for some XP. Yeah, I think so. I think the church has respawned. Looks like it.
Take long?
I'll go in this side, drop down. Be easy to deal with them all from there.
I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep hoping.
Yeah, you tell them.
Is that it? Damn. I really wanted that kill.
Potatoes, cigarettes. Wonder glue, that's not bad. At least the steamer trunk keeps coming back. With quite a lot of ammo, so that's always good.
Something from before.
Yup, something from before, my dude. From things from the olden days. Got any other dudes in here? Let's grab that fan. Pretty sure I took the office duties thing, and it keeps coming back. Oven mitt. I believe oven mitts have asbestos, which I need quite a bit of. Alright, anything in the immediate area. It says there's something out this way, based on the lack of clicks. rats. I thought because I had the water perk, it would, like, at least cut to what's happening. Nothing much. How are you doing, Taco Knight? Welcome. Just looking for mobs in the glowing sea real quick to see if they've respawned. I just set up a mob farm over on Spectacle Island, so I'll see how that works here soon. If it's done anything or not. Vault 95. Oh, we'll check to see if Vault 95 has got anything here.
Who's there?
Oh, heck yeah. We got people now? I'm down. Let's clear it. Oh, there's an Assaultron. I hear another one winding up. One of my least favorite things to fight. Just Beat Fallout 4 is a great game. Nice. Is your first time playing Fallout 4? How'd you, what was your favorite part about it? Yeah, this is not my first time playing it. But the challenge is long enough that I figure, you know, I'll be here for a while. Oh, there's another Assaultron. Yeah, I gotta take that out immediately. Nothing else matters other than taking out an Assaultron.
You know that? Better make your...
Just a private and easy. Leonard fiber. Nope, that's small stuff. Oh, poor boy. You don't know. These poor kids. I feel bad for some of these gunners. Yeah, my favorite part was the DLC Far Harbor, where you blow up the sub. Ah, I see. So you chose to go and blow up the sub. That's interesting. I don't meet too many people who chose to do it. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, the sub has some pretty good equipment. It's the only reason I'd never blow it up. You know, and consistently being able to find good radium rifle variants is nice. But yeah, so did you side with Acadia or just side straight with Far Harbor? And the next question, did you turn in Acadia? Because you can turn Acadia into the Institute or the Brotherhood. What faction did you side with? I guess that's another great question. I'm Institute. I will always support the Institute. I feel like, canonically speaking, they're the right decision. Wow. Are you serious? Twice in a row, I didn't get my surprise attack off? Okay. Guess I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Fight my way through them all. The Assaultron, more than anything else, has to go immediately. I quite like Nuka World. Quite like Nuka World. Like, in terms of the factions and storyline and everything else, Far Harbor was pretty good, but I just felt like New World was just a better DLC. I usually tend to try and create peace between all of the places, although I feel like I should have gone Brotherhood of Steel because they had full power armor. Alright, yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's a good idea.
Come on, asshole.
Siding with the Institute means that the Brotherhood of Steel constantly just attacks me, so I do not run out of power armor because they are consistently providing me with new sets whenever they come attack me. I did not like the Brotherhood of Steel this time around. They felt like they're usually big assholes. Like, and I don't have an issue with that. That's just who they are. But this time around, they just didn't feel... They didn't feel like they had a reason for being assholes, and they were just being assholes for the thrill of it. I knew I saw something.
Yeah!
Just for the hell of it, rather than doing it for a reason. I don't know, it just didn't feel right siding with them this time around.
You can't be that desperate.
I'm also trying to create as many enemies as possible. So having the Brotherhood of Steel and having the Railroad against me just means I'm going to have a ton more enemies. Though, surprisingly, I am seeing a lot less Brotherhood of Steel than I would be expecting to. Like, I have not encountered them very much. They've been pretty far and few in between. Usually, they were my biggest thing in my main file, but I don't know. Maybe they just got tired. Electromag pencil. Let me try opening this private terminal. I say try, because Lord knows. Nothing. Knife. Nothing. Okay. Got a substantial amount there. Limit? No, had an eye. Alert. Clean. Wrist. Foyer. 2. Alright, so it's either... It's not the F. It is not the E. So it has to be the O. No, the O is not there either. So it's either the E or the O. Huh. Let's try flask. No, one likeness. There is enough information. I guess I'll give it another go. Let me look for these hacks in here. Let's go for the small one, then the large one. There's one here. There should be another reset. This probably is the password reset one. No. Okay, so the password reset one is still in here somewhere. Because it'll always have at least one password reset hack. Just the nature of the game. I am doing great. How are you doing today? Nice to see you back. I think this is a... Nope, I must have hit that one already. So where the heck is the password reset? There's always at least one. Oh, maybe this big one. No? Okay. I guess this one doesn't have a password reset. That's super unusual. There is almost always a password reset in these things. Huh. One of your favorite quests is where you kill the Far Harbor legend. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, I love that. I was so mad when, like, I couldn't, like... do anything with it, because I would totally have picked up the crab and like put it on display in one of my my settlements or something. I don't know. I thought it was a missed opportunity for them to really allow people to like do something with it. That would have been pretty cool. Just get a taxidermy. H. Let's try. I guess. Nope. R in the middle. Let's see if there's any R's in the middle. No. And I don't really see an H either. So, well, I see one. Let's try house. Nope. Yeah, the Red Death, I think, is what it is. Or keep as a pet like dog meat. Yeah, see, that would have... There were so many opportunities for them to do something with it. But, nope, you just had to take it out. Let's see. It's probably S at the end. Yeah. Which means it's a bad one to try and pick from. You know what? Let's just get the stuff out of the way to begin with, rather than worrying about the password reset. Let's just remove the duds outright. Doesn't look like there's a lot of duds this time around. Or a lot of hacks this time around. So, Swiss. Let's check for W's. Yeah, I mean, I will say some of the, like, the Creation Club content, even though a lot of it fell flat, the fact that I could keep the Radstag Doe as a settler is pretty nice. It, you know, small things, that's what matters to me. Maybe I as... No, so I isn't it. It can't be the... It may be the S in front, but I can't see the double S outside of it. Spend? No. I'm real bad at hacking. Real bad at these. Oh, while. Okay, so we've got a good... I'm assuming... Let's look for LE. I assume it is the ending piece, not the starting. It could be the WH. I don't see any LEs there. I see an EL. I don't see any WH either. Let's see. IL, maybe? IL. Well, let's... No, so it's not repel, so... Man, I am so bad at these things. I am terrible at this hacking. If there's a trick to it all, please let me know. Because I am just awful when it comes to this. And I usually just end up spamming it until the one of the first 4 works. I know how to go ahead and do it, but I have never found a good way to really discern exactly what the clue is. Never like hacking, always just pick at random. I mean, I get what it's doing. It's telling you whether there's a letter in there that matches the password, but it just seems like pretty haphazard sometimes. Like, I'll think that I'm going for the right one, and it just won't be. And even when I kind of suss out what it has and what it doesn't, it just never seems to work properly. Let's try... It can't be TH because it would have cracked 2. So, let's see. Coats. So it has a T in it. Steps, probably not the E because it would have had the E. Sonic. We're gonna have to choose Sonic just for the hell. Okay. Man. Pipes. There really needs to just be a force option or something like that.
I'm in.
There really should be a force option. Do not stray from the Vault-Tec rehabilitation. Paramount, strictly followed. You act as though the rest of your backstory and article should be committed to memory. Work of the Overseer-elect. 5 calendar years, your objective will shift. Open the hidden storage compartment you were shown during your training. Allow the rest to discover a stash of chems within on their own once it's been discovered. Thoroughly document. Let's see, the 5th calendar year, Vault-Tec Rehabilitation seems to have helped everyone in this vault deal with the symptoms of withdrawal, cope with new life. Not to say the withdrawals are not challenging, it was correct. When there's simply no other alternative, individual can recover. We'll sneak out when they're all asleep, open the stash of addictive substances that are laid hidden for 5 years. Isolation seems to prove helpful when addictive stimuli are absent. That was it. Everything went to hell after they found the chems, I guess. X88, thank you for liking that. Maybe I'll be able to get you done. What's my favorite companion? I tend to like Curie quite a bit. I hate MacCready so much. Traveling with MacCready is absolute nightmare. I don't know, like, there's a lot of good companions. I think Strong is pretty funny because he has a lot of the same voice lines as other raiders or other super mutants you encounter. Curie is really good. Curie in robot form. Let me specify, because they're very different Curies. Curie in robot form, I think, is a really good companion. You know, Curie as a human, I don't think there's anything wrong with her. It's just she loses a lot of the... loses a lot of the utility that she has as a robot when she switches over to a human body. X88, he's kind of an asshole, like, but he has a lot of pretty funny observations, and Longfellow's not bad. Porter Gage is pretty interesting, but he also has Raider responses, and that's why I like him. But Curie as a robot, I think, is my favorite. You can also adjust Curie's body with the robot bench if you've finished everything. So it's possible to turn her into, like, an absolute war machine. The same with Codsworth. You can do that to him as well, so. Because I know the Codsworth sitting in my things is nice little big old sentry bot. Let's see. I don't know. I've already had all the companions. I've done everything. I've run out of stuff to do, so now I'm looking for adventure and trouble. Beat dog. Oh. Dog meat is pretty good, but I don't know. I don't take dog meat with me because with my luck being so high, with my luck being so high, at 22, I encounter a lot of explosive weapons as drops, and I'd prefer not to just blow up my dog every 2 seconds while I am clearing out places. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like it matters. The dog's not going anywhere. But still. Simple and clean.
These must be the...
It powered, improved, pack stuffed, left.
Vault's primary power systems.
Nice observation there. They are the Vault's primary power source. If it weren't for him, I would have known this thing produces electricity. There we go. I had to wait for the right opportunity and percentages. Your cousin downloaded a MOG so you could make drugs and essentially playthrough where they're a crazy rich dealer in Diamond City. Never liked Piper. She's goody. She's a goody two shoes. I don't have a problem with Piper. Mainly, I have a problem with characters who talk too damn much. Like, I don't want my companion to just be talking nonstop, and that's my issue with Piper. That's also the same issue I have with MacCready, is he just constantly talks. He's also not a great companion. You know, he's kind of an asshole, so you always have to choose asshole decisions to make him happy, and I'm just like, why, MacCready? Why do I gotta be an asshole? Why aren't you just a raider? You could have gone to Nuka World and made a bunch of money, but instead you decided you want to stay here and plague my life. Alright, yeah, this is, I think we're clean and clear here. So we can hop on out of this place and go look for some more to get into. Let's see. MacCready has to be my least favorite companion. Deacon's pretty cool. I like having Deacon around because Deacon always has some really, like, out-of-pocket shit to say. Like, you'll be just traveling with Deacon and he'll be like, you know, I once disguised myself as a mole rat. Yeah, the other mole rats didn't even see a thing coming. Or he'll just be like, yeah, you know, I was once a dog. It was a really out-of-body experience. No bones to pick with it, though. Like, he'll say some shit like that. And he just gets me. But, yeah, I think Deacon's a pretty fun companion to have as well. He also has, I think, more voice lines than any other companion. I'm pretty sure he just has a metric ass ton of voice lines. Alright, where are we headed? I guess we can go over to the heart of the city. Would probably be the best place to go. I think Good Neighbor is always a good place to walk to. because you encounter quite a lot of stuff on the way to Good Neighbor. And because of its density, its location next to a lot of major buildings, it's a better place to go farming than around Diamond City. Diamond City's okay. Good Neighbor's alright. Bunker Hill usually has stuff attacking around it, so heading to Bunker Hill is usually a good idea. But I found Good Neighbor tends to be the best spot if you're just looking to get into some random encounter here or there. I wasn't sure what that was for half a second. My brain did not register what I was staring at.
I was starting to...
Lucky synth chess piece.
Good thinking.
Let me take a look. It might actually be better than what I have. I have a leather studded chess piece. And this Lucky synth chess piece is almost better already. Like, it's got a little bit less stats, but I think I may end up putting that on instead. Not right now, but at some point. Have I encountered a... I'm starting to realize that there are guaranteed legendary spots in here. And all the guaranteed legendaries have all been dogs. Because this has spawned a legendary dog every time I've come here. And there's a place right outside of Diamond City in the junkyard that has spawned a legendary dog every time I've been there. So I'm wondering if the legendary dogs, Suicune, Raikou, and Entei, obviously, are in various locations. Because I know those two are guaranteed. Just curious. The respawn rates don't seem too high on them, though. Not the legendary dogs, but those particular spots. Unlock refrigerator. Okay. Unexpected. Lock refrigerator.
Got it.
Oh, it has a fuck ton of caps in there. And plasma. And a plasma pistol. Yes, please. That's pretty nice. Pretty good random find. Yeah, I think at some point you just gotta, like, figure out stuff to do. A lot of people tend to, like, roleplay their own stuff. But I feel like you'd be better off roleplaying in 76 than Fallout 4. You know, because the interactions with the other people would really make it a lot easier to accomplish whatever roleplay you're attempting to. Yeah. Just one of those things that comes with the nature of the beast. You run out of stuff to do, and then you're just kind of floundering around looking for thing. This is a super mutant area, if I'm not mistaken. Or it should be a super mutant area. Yep, there it is. Lockpicking in 4 is easier than the other games. I much prefer the lockpicking in other games, and I also prefer the broken lock systems.
I'd rip his legs clean off.
I don't know. It feels kind of cheap when you can just keep going at it again and again and again and again, like non-stop until you crack it. They made Fallout 4 very easy. Like, it's not easy, but, like, the simplicity of Fallout 4 makes it very simple compared to some of the other Fallouts. Just my opinion, though.
Yes.
Getting hungry.
Getting hungry. Oh, I guess I gotta go up one more.
No green stuff here.
Listen, there's no FEV in this whole area. I don't know why they keep being like, oh, no green stuff here. You know, of course there's no green stuff. There's no FEV. Never played 76? Yeah, I played 76. It isn't that bad. I know a lot of people tend to rag on 76. It's not as bad as... It definitely feels like a Fallout game.
That's it.
But it also feels like an unnecessary Fallout game. It doesn't feel like it really needed to be made. And it's also not the kind of multiplayer I think a lot of people wanted. If they were going to have a multiplayer Fallout game, I think what people wanted was the Fallout experience, but with multiplayer edition. Rather than, you know, a fully multiplayer game where everybody just pretty much had to make their own content and try and figure stuff out. It wasn't that great. It wasn't terrible, though. It could have been a lot worse.
Should get in some more targets.
The balancing was pretty bad starting out. Especially, they had to make quite a lot of changes. I think it started out big with the, I think the first big build was the radioactive mutant beasts builds, where people would just mutate themselves to all hell, get as many addictions as they could, get as many mutations as they could, and they would just turn into these like flying hell beast things that would just go flying across the map and like attack you with a bat and you'd die. Like, it was crazy. Once you got so many of those mutations, there was a lot of things that you could do that were just not meant for the game. Yeah, so there was that. Is this a non-marked? Do I not have this? I don't think I discovered this yet. Maybe I have. Oh no, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Wow. Even after all this time, there's still locations I'm still like... Hold on. Minutemen?
In safe hands. And that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Oh, that's me. Hello, Mr. Minuteman. What are you doing here in the middle of nowhere? Are you alone, or do you have friend companions? Oh, I see you are traveling alone. Let me lighten your burden. Alright, let's see. Guana bits. Cool. I haven't seen X88 in a bit. He must have gotten caught on something. I say they added new stuff, so I wonder if the new stuff was good. I have no idea. I know that, when I was still doing my Elder Scrolls No Fast Travel, playthrough, a lot of people would come in talking... Oh, it's Captain Cosmos machine. A lot of people would come in talking about how they were doing, Spacesuit, Cosmic Cannon... how they were doing, like, the alien blaster stuff, or getting alien gear, or looking for specific things. So, I'm sure that a lot of people are still playing it and stuff. As for the new content and stuff, I couldn't tell you, just because I haven't played it since then. But, I mean, they must still be playing it, so... Oh.
A successful mission on all counts, sir.
I did not know that there was still somebody here. And I stole right in front of them without thinking about it whatsoever. Holy heck.
Neat and
No.
tidy.
I gotta turn
Don't
off
see that
these
often.
radios.
She sells seashells
Rex is
by
in
the
trouble.
seashore.
Didn't you hear him on the radio?
For the 10th time, yes. What do you want me to do about it? Those super mutants would kill me in seconds. Rex got himself into this mess. He'll
Now,
have to
where did I
figure
put
out
my
how to get out of
script?
it.
Oh,
I'm
these are
Ann
the radio
Hawkins.
people.
George and Rex and I run this radio station.
I'll talk to you guys in a moment, but I gotta shut off that damn radio. Wherever it's at. This one. Yeah. Alright, now I can talk to you guys.
George Cooper. Damn glad to meet you.
Damn glad to meet you.
We put on
Excuse
some
me.
wonderful radio
WRVR
programs.
is
You
our
should listen
pride
sometime.
and joy.
That's it?
Hey,
Oh, it was quite a feat to rescue Rex from those super mutants.
Oh, I must have... I see, I must have, gotten him out
I was
before I
just
talked to
glad
them.
I got there in time.
So am I. Are you blushing? That's so adorable.
That's so adorable. Listen,
Oh,
You,
it was quite a feat to rescue Rex from those super mutants.
She hasn't got no hands.
All in a day's work for the hero of the Commonwealth.
My, aren't you the modest one? Well, we've got a radio play to write. You probably have more important things to do.
Hi.
Oh, it was quite a feat to rescue Rex from those super mutants.
let's try this.
So what do you do here?
I play all the women's roles in our plays.
I play all the women's
I used to be a
roles.
seamstress, but there isn't much call for costumes in radio plays.
I could use a seamstress. Would you come work for me?
Oh, shit, I can get her to come work with me? I had no idea. That's cool as hell. Something new I didn't know. Come to Sanctuary Hills.
That does sound interesting. Okay, I'll do it. Right?
Huh. I had no idea.
It is a pleasure to see you again.
Hello,
Hi.
Rex.
I can't thank you enough for saving my life.
For saving my life.
We need something new. Our audience is getting bored of the same play over and over.
Let's see. Note to W. Members, come to our attention. The station in close proximity to one of the tower sites near the relay network to your station may be experiencing periodic and delayed disruptions. If you have any questions or concerns, check the military branch.
I should do some vocal warm-ups.
I should do some vocal warm-ups. Oh, man. Even these days, it still just cracks me up, some of the stuff that pops up on this game. Alright, so she has gone over to Sanctuary Hills, which means I could probably talk to her there at some point. Oh, shit. Listen. Radsperm, you need to calm down. Alright, let's fight mono to mono. Let's do it. Let's see whose stinger is sharper. That's what I thought.
Every cat matters.
Every cat matters.
I love the set. It looks like he's just shit rocketing.
Why are you upset, though? He's using his shadow powers. Did you forget he has shadow powers?
I did not forget he has shadow powers, but that's not what it looks like. This is directly in his ass.
Oh, well, I don't know. You're playing New Vegas, and so far it's been a good game. New Vegas is one of the few that I haven't played. I hear a lot about it, and people tell me I would really like it if I'm a fan of the older ones. Fallout 2, I think, is my favorite. Yeah, I hear a lot of people tell me I would really enjoy New Vegas. I think I have New Vegas on my Steam account, and I had attempted to play it. Which, talking about Steam, I gotta wait until, some of these dudes come back, because I gotta give them their free Terraria, because they ended up winning, and nobody entered the competition except for, like...
You have it going until tomorrow.
No, it was 48 hours, which would be today, because I started it out on. So... yeah, nobody really entered, so, they win by default.
You were knocked out until I literally started. Are you serious? Oh, yeah.
So, canonically speaking, if we're talking about, New Vegas, Caesar is the child of the...
You're already dead.
Caesar is the child of the hero from Fallout 2.
Wreck eliminated. Ma'am?
Oh, sir?
Hey,
Yeah?
hey.
Sorry to bother you again, ma'am. But I'd still like to talk for a moment.
Yeah, let's talk. I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Right. Look, I'm not great with words.
I'm more comfortable shooting
I'm
people
more
than
comfortable
talking to them.
shooting people than talking to them.
Jeez.
I'll just say that
hey,
right up
welcome
front.
back.
But sometimes you have to say what's on your mind because people need to hear it.
It's all right, X6. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'll just lay it out there.
Now I feel like I have to get more attack
I
on
look
my
up to you. Now, before you give me shit about going
Going soft or
all
getting... before you give me
emotional, just let
shit about
finish.
getting emotional.
All my life, I've always looked up to Father. You already know this. What you didn't know is, I was a lot less sure about you. I followed your orders because I had to, but you seemed, I don't know, unprepared. You looked lost and confused,
Yeah.
maybe even scared.
I can
didn't
give you
think
all
you
the
could
history.
handle
Just let
this
me
life
finish out this
and the
thing.
work I do. I figured you'd just slow me down or get in my way.
How about now? Has your opinion improved?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. If I've learned anything since we've been running together, it's this. Holy shit, was I wrong about you. You're as tough and determined as anyone I've met. Maybe more, given all the things that have happened to you and everything you've lost. That's impressive. What I mean is, you have a sort of focus.
It's too bad that I
Yeah.
couldn't put X6 and
I
Deacon
think
in the
you
same
could accomplish
fucking...
anything that you set your
in the
mind
same
to.
camp.
I'm not only sure that you can handle the task of running
And
the
dance.
Institute, I think you'll be the best leader we've ever had.
Dance, X6,
Wow.
Deacon,
Thanks, X6.
Preston.
I'm deeply honored at the compliment.
You know me well enough by now to know that I mean what I say. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for hearing me out. Now let's get back to work.
Can I get your perk now?
Hey,
You,
I'm
you
listening.
idolize
Here you
me, so I'm waiting for your freaking perk. Okay, so anyway, let me give you the down dilly skinny on don't fucking look at me like that. on Fallout 2 and New Vegas. So there's a section in Fallout 2 where you have reached the highest affinity, gain shield harmonics. Yes. There's a section in Fallout 2 where you go to New Reno, right?
Uniform soldier! Where is
Okay.
your power?
Okay. Yep. Don't worry. I'm doing just that. I'm going to
it's time for you to head home.
I hate to leave you, ma'am.
I'm going to go look at my power armor right now. Go to Covenant.
Sure.
Let me go check my power armor. I didn't want to move my marker. Damn it. But yeah, so in Fallout 2, New Reno is a thing. You go to New Reno and as the thing, you can actually sleep with one of the ladies there, and she is part of the Bishop family. she ends up getting pregnant and canonically has the kid, who is Caesar. Caesar ends up taking over a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm pretty sure that it's the NCR that ends up taking over that whole area. Speaking from canon, but Caesar is the Chosen One's kid. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting to see that there's a lot of carryover from some of the previous stuff. Alright, I am showing you my power armor. I think the most current power armor I was wearing was this one. So, this is my power armor. Alright, cool. Now I can move on with my life. Make sure everyone's happy here. We got enough food, we've got enough water, and I need to find Anne Hargrove since I sent her here. I don't exactly know. I could go ahead and get what's-his-name to... Oh, let me make modifications on this synth helmet. Or on this synth chest piece. And then find Anne Hargrove somewhere in here. Unless she can do my stuff for cheaper, which would be pretty nice. Companions that have, like, actual abilities, rather than just being there for the hell of, oh, companion. I shouldn't be carrying something. Oh, it's probably because of the synth chest piece and the leather piece right there.
My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
Alright, let's see.
I wonder what you'll build next.
We can take it to the nano filament. Should be pretty nice. Solid there. Miscellaneous, we're gonna go for ultralight, which I need rubber for. And then paint. I can do Riley's Rangers paint. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. I need some rubber. Where are you, Trash Can Carla? I know you should be here, but I don't see you anywhere.
What gave you the idea we're friends?
Also, I should probably put down, like, a level 4 weapons depot so I can actually trade stuff in here. Okay, weapons, we're going for the level 4, which I believe is the big counter. Yeah, the Weapons Emporium. Weapons stand, weapons shop, and then weapons emporium. There it is. So pop that there. We'll store this away. Oh, I'd have to repair it. No, let's just scrap it. Marcy Long, you're now assigned here. I would actually assign the Voltec guy, but I just don't want to listen to him be like, "It ain't much, Voltec. I was gonna pack steak knives." Every time I talk to him. Ugh.
Carla, need to pick something up?
I do. I need some
Pretty long
rubbers,
from here.
Carla.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Always happy to make a sale.
All right. Actually, you know what? Let me grab her 556 ammo and her shotgun shells while I am here. She also has 5mm, so that's good. And get rid of some of my other ammo. 308, 38. Right, I need rubber. Fuck. Hey, dude! Welcome back. Hello. How are you doing? Well, I
Carla,
guess...
need
Welcome
to pick
back.
something up? Road's pretty
Well,
long
welcome
from
to the
here.
channel. Welcome to the Moon Crew. Hopefully you're
I'll
having a
take a look.
fantastic
Sure.
day.
You break it, you buy it.
Let's see. We need... Wait, did she have... She does have Captain Cosmos toy boxes. Junk. I need rubber. Duct tape. I'll take that. I don't really need the copper anymore. I have a ton of copper, I think. Luxabrew coffee pot. The military... I always need adhesives, so I will grab up any adhesives I can. Pro snap camera, sure. Asbestos, I could use a lot more. Shipment of ceramics. Rubber, there we go. Alright, let me go ahead and get rid of some of this ammo. 44. 50 cal ammo. I am not using it for anything, even though I have a good 50 cal stuff. Oh! Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. So, is this your first time, like, checking it out? What brings you to the channel? Just looking for Fallout stuff? Just happen to pop in? Got recommended? Yeah, that'll work right there. Cool. I got my rubbers, now I'm fixing up my gear. Let's go with the ultralight build because I hate carrying around heavy things. Toy alien. Cool. Okay. Pneumatics. Reduces the magnitude of incoming staggers. That's not too bad, but I feel like there's better options. Like, there's a lot of stuff on here that is never going to get used. Like, lead line could be pretty good. I'm sure if I slap that onto all of my stuff, I could walk into the glowing sea, no problem. Or just throw on some power armor that's been leaded. That would also probably help a lot. Yeah, the lucky studded leather chest piece that I've been wearing is officially outdated now. 1 extra pound for a bunch of extra protection. All right, drop off that leather gear now. Oh man, you just reminded me. I gotta freaking file taxes. I keep forgetting to, like, that I have to do my taxes at some point. No, you've been watching? Ah, okay. How long have you been here for? Did you come in recently, or have you been just chilling in the background? With your friend? Oh. Oh, okay, cool, cool. So you and Taco Night know each other. That's pretty cool. Always nice to see people coming on in. You know, it's one of those things that I really like when people come in. They don't ever feel obligated to give anything. It's nice when people do, but I am more than happy to just have conversations or whatever with people. Because, man, sometimes it do get boring having to do the same thing all over again and again and again. I think I need to pull out... I think I put a Brotherhood of Steel holo tag in here. And I need to pull that out before it gets eaten. Disregard. I think it already got eaten. Into something. Shoot. Alright. No big deal, I suppose. Let me move these 2 armors while I'm here. Let's see, I should have a 3 in here. I do. Now, I could finish off Longfellow. I think he's the last companion that I need to finish. Get their perk. I don't know if I really want to deal with another companion. Like, I don't have a problem with companions, but they're not that great, honestly.
Just when you think you're safe.
What's the dam about?
Always get ya.
Fusion Core's got 2. I think I'll have plenty of fusion cores. At least for I'm still sitting on hundreds of fusion cores in this little box over here. I mean, let's take a look real quick. I don't know how much is actually in there, but yeah, all of these plus another 175. So I've got quite a bit, plus the 30 something I have on me. So I've got roughly around 200 fusion cores. Here. It's a lot of power armor. Yeah, I've been collecting a lot. I eventually intend to go ahead and finish off my display pieces here. These are all the 45s. I'll intend to go ahead and put the regular 45, 51s plus 51 variants, 60s plus 60 variants. You know, like the Nuka-Cola, the Vim. I think there's a 51 Abraxo cleaner that I may end up putting up as well. And I think I'll put some of the extra 45s, or probably some of the extra 60s and make them as Brotherhood and Minutemen and stuff like that. This will probably become an Abraxo cleaner, not a Minuteman one here. Then, you know, the Captain Cosmos one. And that's the Hellfire, the XO2, the Atom Cats one, a second set of Cosmo. Some other power armors that I'm going to go ahead and put stuff onto. I just got to figure out what. Miscellaneous 60s, all of the XO1 armors that I found are over here on the wall so far. I have, I think, 2 sets of 3. So these are both 3s, an incomplete XO1, which is still missing the arm and leg, the Quantum, and then this fully complete various mixed multimedia XO1. So it's really interesting because it has like all kinds of parts, like the right arms and legs and yeah. 2, 3, 4, and then 6. So I think one of these things was supposed to be a 5, but ended up not being one. But yeah. And I'm working on my armors and stuff like that, trying to get the collection finished. So each floor will have its own stuff there. Like, if you take a look at this floor, this is going to be the Raider floor. So I have all the regular Raider stuff over here, such as the spiked armor, and then the helmeted spiked armor, the regular Raider, sturdy Raider, heavy Raider armor, plus a Raider power armor there in the back. These are all just metal. I'm kind of working on the metal armor variants here, which are these. The operator pieces, this is regular operator. This is, I guess, the sturdy versions. And then this is going to be heavy operator armor. And these are all packed here as well. Yeah. And then Overboss power armor. The Disciple stuff, this is going to be spiked, wrapped, and strapped, plus the armor skirt. And then these are the variants for combat armor. So yeah. Just my own small personal projects. I figure I'll be playing for a long time. I may as well start creating a thing like that.
It's always fascinating watching you create.
Let me see if we can make any more squirrel soups. We can. Alright, let's start working on... bloodbug steaks, cooked soft shell meat, gazelles, real rad roach. I may be able to get a level off of just my cooking stuff here. Also, one of my favorite Fallout facts that I always tell anybody who's new is that iguana on a stick is not iguana on a stick, but it is people meat. You find that out in number 2. And I guess it's one of those things that doesn't really carry over. We don't really talk about it. Yeah, I tend to stock my food in here until I'm close to a level, and then I just start cooking it all up. Acid, corn, and mute. I think I needed mute fruit for something. Was it vegetable starch? Yeah, it's vegetable starch. Let's grab all the stuff in the bank here, see if we've got any. You would still eat it?
Self-diagnostic complete.
Seems to be growing well.
That's how you know you'd survive in the Commonwealth.
I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Honestly, let's be real though. Who really would want to go ahead and survive in this kind of environment? I know people want to live, but I don't know if I'd call all of what's being done here living is the issue. I feel like it's not exactly fantastic, the kind of lives that people are leading in the Fallout universe. I mean, if I was born into it, I wouldn't know any better, but living in my day and age and then, like, having to live through all of this, yeah, especially dying some horrible death by, like, radiation poisoning out in the middle of nowhere, or getting captured by a super mutant and thrown into a pot, you know, or being turned into a fucking meat sculpture by a raider or something. As much as I would love to be some raider's meat bicycle, no thanks. I still need to replace these left greaves. That's the big thing, is this one. If I can get these replaced, I will have, I think, 24 luck. And that'll be pretty good. Alright, let me check Spectacle Island. See if my, the fruits of my labor have led to anything yet. Oh man, if those things are closed and there are people in them, I'm gonna crack my squirrel stew and go nuts. Help defend Bunker Hill. It is probably going to be... You would die so fast, you're not fit at all. Man, that's okay. Listen, I used to be a big gym rat, you know. I gained quite a few pounds. But I'll tell you, like, it's one of those things that, like, it takes a little bit. If you want to get into it, you're going to really have to put in... Oh, they're all full, aren't they? Oh, yes. Boys, we're about to test to see if this works. This this is it. We're about to test to see if all my hard work has paid off. Because all of these are captured gunners. Oh man, let me eat my... let me quick save, then let me eat my squirrel stew. But yeah, I mean, I used to be a big gym rat, so, like... I know what it's like to be fit and everything. And personally, like, if you want to be fit, do it. It's... The hardest part is really starting. I know Luft tells me that all the time, and I always say that to other people. But really, it is the hardest part. Once you start doing it, if you can start doing it for about 2 weeks, you'll get used to it. And it'll just become part of your regular schedule. There are so many gunners here. And they are all gonna gun for me. Oh, yes! This is wonderful. I love it. Some of them are gonna have plasma. Some of them are gonna have, like, other things, like... It's gonna be a lot of dudes all fighting at once. And they all just immediately start moving out to new locations. This is wonderful. I love it. I feel like I could have had a much more well-designed thing. So I'll probably have to go ahead and make adjustments to all of this, but the fact that there's just this much XP just flying out of this is wonderful. Hey! Thanks very much. I am just like, this is crazy. That, like, this many of them... I was not expecting all of it to come together like this. This is amazing. And I'll have all this loot to come back for after, too. Whew. I cannot complain about the results. Oh, is he freaking invisible? Alright. Oh. Head went flying off. Alright, shotgun shells. I feel like this every time is going to be a real pain in the ass to do. So I'm gonna have to be very careful how I attempt this. Let's get right there. Pulled right back. Alright, I guess we'll have to go for the close combat here. Frigid Super Sledge. Man, the fact that this worked is nuts. Got like one more left. Alright, now to go clean up all of this mess. Most of these guys should be all in the same areas. So we'll, wow. So many shotgun shells. So many things. I will say, it was a big success. Huge success. Huge. Yeah, just gotta go cleaning up all of it. I think it'll take me a little bit, instead of just grabbing them, to, like, also move them into a pile. I think I'll have to move them into a pile so that way they don't start clamoring up. It's too bad that there's no mulching mechanics, so I can't, like, throw all of these guys into, like, a mulch pile. So as I clear them out, I guess I'll just throw them into the shack. Let me take a look. What do you have? Just, that looks like sturdy, not heavy. Yeah, that's... Actually, I don't know. Let me take a look. Heavy combat right, I see that. Muffled combat armor left. I don't think it is heavy, though. Heavy combat armor right. I mean, it does say heavy, so I guess I'll grab that. Alright. Let's carry him over. Man, can you imagine if I had covered that in Death Claws, I probably would have died. That all covered in Death Claws would have been a real travesty. This item is too heavy to... What do you mean it's too heavy? He's just a dude. Get rid of that combat rifle, though. The Frigid Super Sledge. I think what I'll end up doing is putting my, putting all the stuff that I get from these dudes into the bench here. So I'll come back here all at once and just grab it all. If Bunker Hill ends up failing, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing I'm going to do about it. Frigid Super Sledge. Combat knife. You don't have anything good. Let's move you in. I bet you that whole thing is just going to get filled up with bodies. I'm sure that's exactly what's going to happen. Just a giant pile of bodies. I just don't want to go ahead and if this thing piles back up, I don't want to go ahead and have to deal with a whole bunch of looking through corpses I've already looked through to know if I've gotten all their stuff or not. Oh, hold on. Let me grab that combat helmet, which is the only real one that matters. You can take that combat rifle back. I don't really need any of their heavy gear. It's a lot of good XP. I need to see how much of a level that gave me. Because, I mean, it was roughly on average about 300 XP per kill. So, yeah. Just almost a little over a quarter of a level. It's not bad. Alright, that finishes off my strength. Then we finish off charisma after. Cause I'm free. I'm free falling. I gotta find a better mounting point. I think grabbing them by the shoulders is probably the best one. Best mounting point. Or carrying point. I feel like cleanup's gonna be the hardest part about all of this. I might be lucky though and get myself a what's it called? A cheetah bandana. If I'm really lucky. That nice rare bandana. I might have to block this off so they can't escape, because it seems like that's mainly what they used to get out, was that tiny area there. Or maybe I should just start filling one of these things with it. I mean, they're going to come out immediately. It's not like they're going to stay in there. So, might be better off that I start filling up one of these boxes. I mean, it's already paying dividends. Is already paying some serious dividends. Let's take a look at what you've got. You've got one heavy poly piece. I don't really need the rest of your stuff there. It's good money, but I'm not really interested in it. Listen, get inside. Don't get your feet caught on something, my dude. Up and over. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Short plasma, heavy chest piece. Nah, none of those are really good. I mean, they're all great, just I'm already done with that. The combat armor collection, so there's no point in me going for any more combat armor. Short plasma, yeah. Just those plasma rifles alone have made this this little endeavor worth it. I have to go ahead and make back, what, how much did I invest into this? 500 caps apiece, so probably a little more than 10,000 caps. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4. So I have 24 of these, so I gotta make back 24,000 caps to make back my investment into this place, which I already feel is going to be simple with nothing but, because it's just gonna keep bringing in gunners once I turn this thing on again. 24,000 caps I'll have in no time. And if I were to sell everything they had on them, I could easily make it all back. Rather than just selling what's convenient and available. Let me even see how much the lasers... They're really not worth it. Like, the plasma pistols are, but their laser rifles are not. Sweet roll. Yeah, like, look at that. 4 pounds for 150. So it's roughly about 5 pounds. What, 30 pounds? 30 caps a pound? It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Just chuck that in this one. I'm more worried about just making sure they get out of the way rather than being at a centralized location. As long as they're out of the way, I know that I don't need to grab them anymore. Which is fine by me. So big success. I just need a better way to harvest everything is the real big problem now. Finding a good, solid, quick, easy way to get them all harvested. Couple that went out in the back that I'll have to go looking for here. Or even if they just died and left like a bag behind or something, that would also be really useful. Is he stuck? I think he's stuck in there. Let's move Lieutenant Dan over here, somewhere else. I guess if they're already done and they were taken out over here, we'll just put them under the shack. Means I may occasionally lose a guy because he falls under the shack, but that's fine. Maybe I should have just filled up all of the things over there. Or I could make like a little crate that I just throw all of them. Make a tiny little box and I just chuck them all in there. That might also work pretty well. No, he's not going to break any further. Alright, he's just stuck there. Alright, any others? Probably not. I probably don't think I'll encounter any more bodies. Alright, time to turn this on. Or is this broken? Oh, God, it is broken. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to nuke materials, ceramics, copper, aluminum. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. It says that it requires power. But, like, how much power does it require? Hold on. Let me look this up real quick. Alright, I'll go ahead and catch you later. Thanks for popping in. I'm a Monday through Sunday channel most of the time, so feel free to pop in whenever. The bandana looks cool. Yeah, they're skull bandanas. I'm looking for the cheetah bandana. I've seen it once, and it's the rarest bandana. So, let's see. How much power do cages need? Cage in Wasteland must be powered by the cage itself is, let me take a look. It's not necessary to build a cage in the easy to access to work properly. Even if the cage is completely sealed off, still captured, designated. After it is released, the cage itself is considered broken and must be repaired before it can be reactivated to capture another creature. A single cage can therefore be used to trap an infinite number of targets, provided they have sufficient resources. Got it. While the type of creature a cage will capture is fixed, the creature's level and subtype is not. As an example, Deathclaw cages can release anything from a basic all the way to mythics. Small minority of creatures, namely cats, gorillas, and Brahmin, are docile. Gorillas? You can capture gorillas? Huh. The others, however, immediately turn hostile unless a beta wave emitter has been built. Gunners, super mutants, and raiders are not affected by the emitter and will always be hostile. Let's see. When caged, any type of non-domestic creature will invariably lead to attacks on said settlement by other members of the same species, even though they don't normally attack. Heavily increases your chances of an attack on the settlement. This will result in the location, such as Spectacle Island, being assaulted by an entire pack of leveled Deathclaws or swarms of Mirelurks showing up at Hangman's Alley. That makes sense. The thing I was already thinking about. Let's head over to Bunker Hill and go defend them. Let's see, any residents but will attack teamed creatures and others prowling. It's possible to change a specific kind of creature that is caught. To do so, save the game before opening and reload it. The dog cage can actually capture junkyard dogs, which are automatically assigned to the current settlement if it is under pop cap, or manually assigned to another settlement for a workshop menu. Captured cat will immediately go to a cat bowl upon release, if placed in a settlement. Captured junkyard dogs will utilize dog houses if placed. Some cages can be constructed on the island and Nuka World if all of the associated DLCs. However, there are a few exceptions. Gunners, raiders, gorillas, dog cages cannot be built since they are not native to the island. Interesting. I did not realize that it would break and I'd have to go ahead and repair it. Which, I mean, is fine. I just don't like having to go ahead and now spend all those caps. I thought it was a consistently reusable thing, not something I would have to, like... keep restocking every time I wanted to use it. That was it, just a band of roving super mutants. Must have been that guy's lucky skull eye socket. Let's see. Feral ghoul cages nearly always capture charred feral ghouls, even at low levels. Ah, shit. If I would have known that, that would have been perfect. I would have just done that instead.
Scared. Just...
Yeah, I got a bunch of these, a bunch of 45 ammo. That's mainly why this is my main gun instead of any of the others. Independence Day we're not going to touch for a while. The WoW is my backup oh shit gun. Caravan guard. Yep. Poor caravan guards. I didn't mean to kill, like, the doc, but it happened. He got in the way of a knife. Attacks or long period have gone without checking it. Only fix to remove the cage and replace it. Let's see. Competitors. Any survivors surrounding the area threaten attack. I mean, that's cool, but I need to know how much power it needs to just do it. Like, because if I could just power it with a small generator, then you better damn well believe I'm going to scrap that big old thing and just put in a random tiny generator. I hear you guys firing. Oh. Okay. Alright, let me get in there and be careful. Because those are Assaultrons. I don't mind the Rust Devil, but the Assaultron part is what bothers me. See what these Rust Devils are carrying, because I also need the robot armor. Heavy chest piece I believe I have. need the regular robot stuff, so we're probably going to grab all of their robot things. I'm pretty sure I have all the heavy stuff. Fusion cores, don't mind if I do. Help myself. Sturdy combat, that's raiders, that's why. Sturdy robots, robot chess piece, robot. Okay. Heavy robot, we'll grab all the heavy stuff as well. Sturdy right leg. Because I don't know what I have and what I don't have. Aquapura. Oh, ammo-laden mercenaries troubler's outfit. Huh. We'll check that settler's note. Quantum junk bot. Let's check the settler's note real quick. I'm pretty sure it's exactly what I think it is, but just a regular settler's note. Welcome back. Yeah, so the cage thing works, but I don't know if I am going to do it, because I have to repair those cages every time I open them up. So they're great XP, but that is a heavy investment. And I feel like I should have done the charred feral ghoul stuff rather than raiders, because I feel like mongrel dog meat would be simple enough to go get, rather than having to put in 500 bottle caps every time I want to start one of those traps up again. Yeah, I thought it would be consistent, but it is not. Alright, where are we heading? Relay Tower. Railroad HQ. Custom House. Neon Flats. Medical Bay. Dunwich Burrows has probably come back. Same with the National Guard place, too. Technically, you own 8. Is that 8 or 9 Fallout games, or 8 out of 9? Yeah, because I have 1, 2. 2 was the first one that I owned. I actually got that one for free, if I'm not mistaken. So they used to have this, like, I think it was either Circuit City or Blockbuster. They had this, like, pile of things that they would occasionally...
Did you just fucking say Circuit City?
Yeah, I said Circuit City.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
It's weirder to hear than someone talking about Blockbuster.
What do you mean?
Because it's older than Radio Shack.
Yeah?
So you completely skipped over Radio Shack.
Because I didn't go to Radio Shack. We went to Circuit City. Radio Shack was too small. Circuit City had all the bigger ticket items and stuff.
It was like Shack is in the name.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. But I thought Shack was big, okay? So why should... Anyway. 8 out of 9? Okay. Yeah, so, like, it was either one of those two. It was either, like, Blockbuster or Circuit City. And they had this, like, stack of games that they were just giving away for free. And I remember that Fallout 2 was in this stack. And...
I'll find you.
that was how I got my first Fallout game. I knew nothing about it. I didn't know how it worked or what kind of game it was. I knew absolutely nada about that game. Is that power core broken? It sure is.
Find him and kill him. Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
Aw, man, what a waste. I thought I was going to be able to get myself a new set of power armor, but turns out no. They blew up, and so the power armor isn't standing, so it doesn't really matter. The only Fallout game you don't have is Brotherhood of Steel. That is quite a difficult one. I wouldn't even say it's that great either when you get down to it. I mean, it's alright, but it's, if you're owning Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, you're getting it for nostalgia's sake, not because it's actually a great game or anything.
Stubborn! I'll give you that.
Ow! Shit. I didn't realize they'd have a heavy freaking turret here. Heavy turrets get me every freaking time. Because that's an Xbox exclusive. I mean, it was PC. You could probably find it on PC, because that's where I originally played them all. You know, back when that was the only real place to get any of that stuff. Heavy metal right leg. Okay, let's grab that. Stim packs. Vegetable starch. Fuck yeah. Give me that starch. Oh. I feel like this is a little slightly different than the other one I've seen. Because I've seen the yellow flight helmet, but I don't remember it having the crash stuff on it. Grab that. Looks unusual. Heavy metal right arm. I need another one for the last piece of armor. Alright, we'll head down, go collect their stuff after, but I'm gonna go grab, I guess whatever that raider is. Yeah, the thing is, I've noticed that, like, there's a lot of stuff that can be emulated nowadays. I understand people wanting to own the original stuff. I got no problem against emulation. You know, I think you should give money to the people. But at the end of the day, some of these games are so fucking hard to get. There's no point. Like, it's just nostalgia that's dragging you to go ahead and get it. Like, take for instance that I just finished purchasing Legend of Dragoon on the PlayStation. I got myself a digital copy, and I'm very excited because it's a game that I played as a kid. But do I feel like I really need a physical copy of Legend of Dragoon anymore? Not really. I mean, I'm sure I have one somewhere. I probably could find it, but 7 out of 8 Fallout games. Ah, okay. Well, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's Tactics, which is 5. Brotherhood of Steel is 6. New Vegas is 7. I actually don't know what the other one would be, the last one. Because I know there would be the 1 through 4, Brotherhood of Steel, Tactics, and New Vegas. But I don't know what the last one is. Doesn't count against your settlement supplies, similar to indoor lighting. So I could just put whatever. But I can't wrap my head around it. There's sole purpose of getting your settlement or pet provide for your Coliseum fighters. Building includes space, a Deathclaw cage, some raiders, put the team poles. It's like to trap a lot of cats to keep under cat bowls for the decorative plant. I usually trap more Brahmin to keep around Brahmin feeders. If you hook up several enemy cages, each to a switch, you can release them to test defenses. Set up several. I leave the cages full of trapped enemies, then it will increase the attacks of that kind of enemy to free the captured ones. Okay. Alright, grab these real quick. I'll probably be able to clear out this mine pretty fast.
Think you can hide? Only a fucking coward hides.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but it just does not feel as strong. Like, it definitely is stronger, but it definitely does not feel as strong as the Kiloton rifle. I feel like I was burning through way less ammo than the Kiloton with the Kiloton.
Getting tired yet?
Yes, I may end up shifting back. Man, it's gonna be a constant fight trying to figure out which is gonna be better between the two of them. Heavy metal chest piece, I need one of those to create alloys. To create them alloys! Fallout Tactics is is more of a Call of Duty based game than a Fallout game. Fallout Tactics? What do you mean? Fallout Tactics is a tactics based game. I wouldn't consider Fallout Tactics Call of Duty like in the least. It's a tactics style game. If it was a first person shooter, it makes sense. Wait until he gets closer.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
Sorry, I'm gonna make it nice and quick for you too, lady. Alright, simple and clean. Instead of doing quests freely, you have to do quests in alphabetical order, just like in Call of Duty. I guess. I mean, I don't know if that's how I would define a thing being like Call of Duty, you know, the quest log, but it's just the difference between what you would consider more survival sandbox type gameplay and traditional MMO style gameplay and ARG gameplay, or story modes, regular single player RPG style, you know. Yeah, I haven't played a Call of Duty in absolutely forever. My stuff lies elsewhere. I don't know. I just lost interest in all Call of Duty like so long ago. So, but yeah, I mean,
Nice.
having to do quests in order like that rather than just free roam just means it's not a sandbox style game. It's more linear. That's all. Heavy Raider. Oh, well. So long, King Bowser.
I'll find you.
Actually, I'm quite curious if I could shoot through the stairs and hit him from here.
Find him!
If I had Penetrator, probably that wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, no problem.
Scared, huh?
If you kill a friendly NPC, you get a game over. Yeah, that's kind of more of the tactics style thing. Though most tactic games, I believe, if your friendly NPC ends up dying, they're just permanently dead. But I think tactics didn't have a lot of what's it called? Didn't have a lot of playable characters in it. So yeah, it was a tactics game, but not in the traditional sense of, you know, collectible tactics where you get like a giant team together to do all kinds of cool, groovy, nifty things. Yeah, I definitely remember losing quite a bit of my companions in Fallout 2 over my stupidity. How have I never seen this fucking magazine here? Take 5% less damage from robots. How have I never fucking picked up that magazine? Jeez. Man, I really am not observant sometimes. I think that's gray versus the white one that I have, so pick that up. Heavy metal right leg, sure. That's all sturdy. Yeah, more oil. Can always use more oil. man, with the squirrel, I'll be getting some serious XP down here now. Man, that squirrel bonus is not to be underrated. Ooh, legendary charred feral ghoul. Take that leg out, though. I mean, he's not going anywhere. I may as well just save my ammo. Kneecapper automatic assault rifle. 20% chance to cripple. Yeah, I can imagine you're shooting them in the knees with an assault rifle. Crippling is probably what's going to happen. Among other things. Stim pack. Alright, I'm down. Plasma, variable samples, or viable samples. They got some good stuff this time around. Normally, they do not have many great things on them, but... looks like this time they're sitting on quite a bit. Gold lighter, bottle cap, subway token, cap, fancy hairbrushes, pencils, industrial and subway token. Yeah, they got some good stuff this time. Takes me back. Turn this on and just get up all the ghouls that are chilling in the back there.
Yeah!
Fallout Tactics is the first Fallout game with live combat instead of friendly turns and enemy turns. Oh, I don't remember that, but yeah, I guess I'll take your word for it until I look it up. I will say I much prefer live combat to like turn-based combat. I understand that a lot of people like turn-based combat. I don't know. It's not that great. I can deal with it, but I would much prefer to just have live combat. I don't need to go down there for anything. I mean, yeah, most tactics games usually implies turn-based combat because it's kind of a staple of the tactics genre. Ghoulish turn to feral ghoul. Oh, that's mine. Well, still gonna take it out either way. Mine or not. I need that XP. I'm not here to be friendly with ghouls. Unlock this chem box.
Sweet.
Nothing in there I need. Grab that stim pack. Grab that screwdriver. Oh. Well, hello there. Get that leg in view, my dude. Poisoners combat. Great. Fallout 4 is the first game with tougher enemies? Well, that's not true. Fallout 4 has, like, enemies continued to scale based on location. So, like, if you went out towards the East Coast, you tended to have a lot easier enemies to deal with. But if you went out towards the West Coast, they would be pretty difficult stuff. If we're talking about levels, I think it's because of the way that it's designed that Fallout had enemies that leveled with you. If that's what you mean. You know, but that became a thing in a lot of modern RPGs and stuff, and Bethesda's more than known for that kind of stuff. So, yes, let me actually disarm this tension trigger for freaking once. Then I'll blow myself up like I usually do. Is there a strap? I'm pretty sure it's like a grenade bouquet. There it is. I know I'm somewhere around here. Dirty water. Always need that. Squirrel bits. Heck yeah. And that squirrel stew. Love how it just keeps giving squirrel stew. So I can come here, crack a squirrel stew, and then go back, and it'll be a net gain of XP. All right, ready to rock and roll. Fantastic. That's some pretty good stuff. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight here, or today here. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the show today. I will be back again tomorrow, as always. Make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff. Helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so that you are in the know. And make sure to leave your comments, queries, complaints, questions, concerns, all of that in the YouTube VOD after the stream. I will catch you all again tomorrow. Have a fantastic night. Stay safe, stay cool.